The city's breathing slow tonight. Silver rain on faded signs. Every window holds a story. None of them as quiet as mine. Your perfume still lives in the air, like velvet wrapped around my skin. I close my eyes and hear your laughter. Some echoes never truly end. No promises to rearrange, no words left to defend. Just this midnight conversation with the ghost of what we've been. Meet me where the streetlights shimmer, on the pavement kissed by rain. Love can disappear so softly, still it leaves a golden stain. Every heartbeat plays your name, like a slow electric flame. If tomorrow never finds us, tonight remembers just the same. A lonely road begins to whisper, soft as smoke across the room. Every chord becomes a question, every silence starts to bloom. Your shadow dances through the mirror, graceful as a fading dream. Nothing breaks this quiet rhythm, nothing's ever what it seems. Maybe love was never meant to stay inside our hands. Maybe it becomes the skyline, beautiful because it can't. So I wear this gentle longing like a silk coat in the cold. Some hearts learn that letting go can still feel like holding close. Meet me where the night keeps breathing, where the moon forgives the sea. Every tear becomes a diamond, only darkness lets us see. Though your footsteps fade forever, your melody remains, wrapped in warm analog silence, soft enough to heal the pain. Midnight slowly turns to morning. Streetlights surrender one by one. Love may leave without a warning, but elegance is never gone. Still glowing in the quiet. candle trembling by the glass. Outside, the city's holding its breath, watching another midnight pass. Your coat still hangs beside the doorway, like it never learned goodbye. I never found the strength to move it. Candles never ask why. The piano barely whispers, just enough to stir the air. Every note avoids the silence, knowing you're already there. No tears falling, no voices raised, only the sound of love becoming memory. If loneliness had your perfume, I'd wear it every night. If missing you were music, it would never ask for light. Slowly, softly, like smoke across the room, your name still blooms where every shadow used to bloom. And I still dance with what is gone. A lonely saxophone remembers everything we couldn't say. Each breath bends around the silence, until the silence learns to sway. The rain keeps tracing silver circles across the sleeping boulevard. Even heaven looks uncertain when goodbye arrives this hard. Your fingerprints on crystal glasses, you left a folded in the air. Some ghosts never haunt a house, they simply continue living there. Don't blame the night for keeping you. Darkness only borrowed your light. Some loves are too refined for endings, they fade like velvet leaving skin. So I let tomorrow find me exactly where you left. My heart still beating quietly, still believing silence can be beautiful. If loneliness had your perfume, I'd choose it over morning skies. Some hearts don't break with thunder, they disappear in whispered sighs. Every candle loses brightness, every street forgets the rain. But somewhere underneath this midnight, love is breathing once again. Not loudly, not desperately, just enough to remember your name. The last chord lingers, the last light fades, the city sleeps, and somewhere beyond the silence, you are still the softest song. I'll never stop hearing. saxophone fades through the hallway like smoke escaping from the night. Your silhouette still lives inside me, drawn in shades of amber light. The skyline wears a velvet jacket, tailored by the falling rain. Every window hides a heartbeat, every heartbeat knows your name. No dramatic endings here, no shattered picture frames, only quiet understanding that love and time don't play the same. There was magic between the lines, in every pause and every sigh. We spoke a language made of silence, too beautiful to say goodbye. Now the moon pours silver wine across these empty downtown streets. I still find your gentle rhythm in the echoes underneath. The road's piano keeps remembering every chord we left behind. Soft suspensions, tender questions, drifting through my restless mind. A lonely guitar brushes shadows, barely touching midnight air. Some desires become eternal simply because they disappear. If I reached for yesterday, it would dissolve like evening mist. Some stories aren't forgotten, they're just too sacred to resist. So I leave your chair unspoken, your favorite song half complete. Certain loves don't ask for endings, they become the city's heartbeat. There was magic between the lines, where your laughter met the rain. Every memory grows softer, yet somehow shines the same. When dawn arrives without you, I'll welcome all its gentle blue. Because loving you so quietly was the finest thing I'd ever do. The streetlights slowly disappear, morning hums a distant tune. But somewhere past the silence, our midnight never ends. The ashtray holds towards a dying ember, glowing like a secret kept. Across the room the curtains listen to dreams the evening never left. Your favorite record reached its ending, still the needle chose to stay, as if silence had discovered one more thing it wished to say. The skyline wears a coat of sapphire, rain has polished every street. Midnight always looks so graceful when it knows who it should keep. No blame, no apologies, only two souls learning how to become beautiful memories. Blue velvet dawn, don't hurry, leave the stars where they belong. Let this room remain suspended inside our final song. If love must fade, let it fade slowly, like smoke beneath soft light. Not with broken hearts and echoes, only with elegant good night. The rose leans into quiet colors, painting chords too deep for names. A lonely sax breathes through the distance, gentle as forgotten flames. The bass holds one unwavering heartbeat, low enough to calm the air. Every note knows where you're missing, every silence knows you're there. I never chased what couldn't stay, I only learned its gentle weight. Some romances bloom so softly, even time arrives too late. Perhaps forever isn't measured by the years two people keep. Perhaps it's hidden inside one unforgettable glance, one slow dance, one impossible evening that keeps returning. Whenever the rain begins, blue velvet dawn, be patient. Morning doesn't need to know how two strangers built a lifetime from whispers soft and low. I leave your name inside the music where no sorrow can intrude, wrapped in brush drums, fading strings, and midnight solitude. Because the truest kind of longing never asks to be released, it simply lives between the breath of a saxophone, the warmth of old tape, and one last road's chord, still floating long after the night has gone. Moonlight settles on the table like a letter never read. Your favorite chair faces the window, keeping watch where words once led. The vinyl turns with quiet patience, every crackle dressed in gold. Some melodies grow even warmer when they're carrying the cold. I pour another glass of nothing just to hear the crystals sing. Funny how an empty evening can still feel like everything. No bitterness, no regret, only the tender weight of what we almost kept. You left a space for moonlight on the side where you once slept. Now the night lies down beside me, guarding all we never said. Love didn't leave in pieces, it drifted out like smoke. Soft enough to leave no scars, deep enough to change my soul. A single road's chord finds the darkness, barely touching midnight blue. The sax replies with quiet longing, like it still believes in you. The rain moves slowly down the skyline, every drop a whispered prayer. If silence had a beating heart, I'm certain it lives here. I'll wear your memory gently, like an old cashmere coat in spring. Never heavy on my shoulders, just warm enough to breathe within. Perhaps the finest kind of love never asks to be returned. It simply becomes the softer way you speak, the slower way you dance, the quieter way you survive. You are no longer beside me, yet somehow you remain inside every pause. You left a space for moonlight where no one else belongs. Now every midnight carries the echo of your song. If tomorrow calls my name, I'll answer without fear, because loving you so quietly taught my heart to hear. Beauty hiding underneath every fading glow, every gentle goodbye, every breath that lingers long after love is gone. The candle gives its final light, the record slowly comes to rest. Outside, the city keeps breathing inside. So do I. So do I. Half a glass of red remains, breathing softly by the flame. The room has learned your quiet habits, though it never says your name. Curtains drift like tired dancers, moved by whispers from the night. Every shadow bends so gently, trying not to break the light. The clock forgets to count the hours, even time walks slow in here. Some nights carry love so carefully, it almost feels sincere. Nothing shattered, nothing burned, just two hearts that loved in different seasons. Where the smoke still knows us, your silhouette remains, floating through the candlelight like jazz beneath the rain. Every breath becomes a promise, too delicate to keep. So I fold your name in silence, where beautiful things sleep. A tenor sax leans toward the window, holding one impossible note. The road dances with a whisper, barely keeping us afloat. Outside, headlights paint the pavement, liquid silver, blue and gold. Inside, every quiet heartbeat makes the empty room feel whole. I still hear your velvet laughter hiding underneath the air. Some memories don't ask permission, they simply settle there. Maybe love was never fragile, maybe we were simply kind. We never tried to own tomorrow, we only borrowed time. And isn't that the sweetest story? To leave without a war, to become a gentle absence. Someone still reaches for. Where the smoke still knows us, the midnight never ends. Every lonely melody finds its way back again. If another candle finds me, if another evening falls, I'll raise my glass to quiet romances that never needed walls. Because the deepest kind of longing never cries aloud. It simply breathes between a rose chord, a lonely sax. In the silence you left behind, the flame grows smaller, the city grows still. One final breath, then nothing except the sound of loving you. With exquisite silence. The cafe closed an hour ago, but your coffee cup still warms my hands. Outside the rain writes crooked poems across the sleeping avenue. Neon paints the empty windows blue and amber, soft and slow. Every passing light reminds me how beautiful a goodbye can glow. No one's calling my name tonight, no one's asking where I've been. Only jazz beneath the silence, only memories settling in. After the last taxi leaves, the city finally tells the truth. Love isn't always forever, sometimes it's simply proof that two lonely hearts once found a little heaven after dark. Even if the morning steals it, you still left light inside my heart. Lipstick on a crystal glass, a photograph I cannot touch. Time keeps turning without mercy, yet it never changes us. The piano speaks in quiet colors, every note too wise to cry. Even sorrow learns to breathe when the moon is hanging high. Reflections on wet pavement, always real but never true. So I'll keep this gentle feeling, never chasing what has flown. Some romances bloom at midnight, only to become our through the empty skyline, like a memory without a choice. If another life should find us, meet me where the river shines. We'll dance beneath the streetlights until they surrender to sunrise. The city's breathing once again. The rain has learned your name, and somewhere in the quiet, you're still slow dancing with me. Streetlights bloom on rain-soaked pavement, gold dissolving into blue. Every passing reflection lingers like a memory of you. The cafe's gone completely quiet, only porcelain and smoke. Some conversations last forever, even after no one spoke. A rose chord falls into the silence, soft enough to disappear, then returns like distant moonlight, closer than you ever were. We never needed promises, we never needed forever. Only a room, a slow song, the courage to stay quiet together. Meet me where the midnight shimmers, where the rain forgets to fall. Love was never loud between us, it barely spoke at all. Still, every velvet silence wrapped itself around my soul. Now your absence moves beside me like a hand I almost hold. The bass walks low beneath the evening, patient as an old heartbeat. Every note leaves space for breathing, every pause feels bittersweet. A distant guitar paints the darkness with silver echoes dressed in haze. Strings arrive like hidden moonlight, only when my heart gives way. You smile somewhere beyond remembering, beyond the reach of yesterday. Yet every window dressed in rainlight finds another shade of your face. Perhaps the finest kind of longing never asks the night for more. It simply watches the reflections move, lets the city breathe, lets the silence finish what love began. No one wins, no one leaves, only the music keeps your place beside me. Meet me where the midnight shimmers, where tomorrow waits outside. Leave the dawn beyond the skyline. Tonight has nothing left to hide. If elegance could hold a heartbeat, it would sound a lot like this. A whispered name, a fading chord, a slow and lingering kiss. Even when the rain has vanished, even when the streets are dry, I'll find you in the golden silence where beautiful memories lie. The record turns, the candle bends, the city glows beneath the rain. Ooh, one last stroke's cold, one last breath, and midnight becomes your name. There's a glass of red untouched beside the window pane. The night keeps keeps writing poetry across the falling rain. A lonely sax is floating through the city's fading glow, like it found the only secrets only midnight knows. My fingers trace the rim of yesterday's porcelain cup, holding conversations with the silence filling up. No one sees the little wars a quiet woman keeps, hidden in the velvet where the sleepless evening breathes. Every gentle goodbye leaves a softer kind of flame. It never asks to stay, it simply learns your name. Smoke between the stars still carries who we are, slowly drifting through the dark without a place to land. I can feel your memory like velvet on my skin, never asking to return, only asking to begin again. The piano barely moves beneath my waiting hands, just enough to let the room remember where you've been. Each suspended chord hangs softly in the air, like a promise no one ever meant to break. Outside, the boulevard is glowing pale and gold. Couples disappear beneath umbrellas in the cold. I don't envy what they have or wish that they were me. Some loves grow more beautiful inside a memory. The moon knows every window that hides a restless soul. It pours its silver mercy into every empty home. Smoke between the stars, it never travels very far. It circles back like quiet prayers. The heart refuses to forget. You were never loud enough to echo through the years. You became the softer voice I still carry here. If I called your name tonight, the room would answer first, with old reflections dressed in blue and tenderness rehearsed. Love became an afterglow, too delicate to hold, but warm enough to color every winter into gold. Smoke between the stars still dances through the dark, where candlelight and lonely skies keep every promise safe. When the morning finds this room, it won't erase your trace. Some hearts are built to keep alive that time can never take. The last note lingers, the candle melts into the dawn. The city slowly wakes, but somewhere beneath the fading night, your silence is still singing. rain is painting silver circles on the avenue tonight. Every window wears a lonely little piece of city light. My coffee's growing colder than the words we left unsaid, but your perfume still lingers in the corners of my head. The slow piano whispers what my heart won't dare explain. Every chord remembers every kiss beneath the rain. I smile into the silence like it's somebody I know, holding conversations with the ghost that won't let go. Maybe love was never loud, maybe it was always this. A quiet room, a trembling breath, a missing touch I still can't resist. Midnight keeps your name alive, floating through these velvet skies. Every heartbeat softly bends back to where our story ends. I don't cry the way I used to do, I just breathe your memory through like smoke that dances in the candlelight. You still find me every night. Streetlights shimmer golden on the pavement soaked in blue, like the city learned the language that I only spoke with you. No dramatic goodbyes that go through these empty halls, only gentle little fragments hanging softly on the walls. If tomorrow finally finds another hand for mine to hold, would it know the quiet fire hidden underneath the cold? Would it hear the fragile music folded underneath my skin, where your voice still sounds like home each time the night begins? Love doesn't always leave in thunder, sometimes it slips away like velvet air, leaving just enough warmth behind to make forever feel almost there. So I'll raise another midnight toast to the dream that loved me best, and let the moon collect the pieces I could never lay to rest. Midnight keeps your name alive, in every glowing traffic light. Every silence wears your smile, staying for a little while. Though the dawn will steal the stars away, some feelings never fade with day. I'll wear this gentle melancholy like the finest shade of grace. The city falls asleep again, the rain becomes a melody, and somewhere underneath the quiet, you're still dancing slowly inside of me. Inside of me. As the night leans through my room, a saxophone is breathing somewhere far beyond the rain. Every note arrives too late, like a memory without a face, still carrying your shadow through my veins. The city isn't sleeping, it's only closing tired eyes, watching lonely lovers disappear into the blue. I let the silence pour across the hardwood floor until it sounds enough like you. Love never raised its voice, it simply stayed inside the pauses between the words we couldn't say. Meet me on the quiet side of midnight, where broken hearts don't have to hide, where every window wears a little moonlight, and every lonely dream survives. I'll leave the door half open for a feeling that won't return. Sometimes forever isn't holding on, sometimes forever burns. Your photograph still waits inside an untouched silver frame, like time forgot to carry it away. Dust settles with such grace, nothing dares replace the warmth that used to fill this place. Outside the pavement glows with reflections soft as smoke. Streetlights bloom like flowers in the rain. I close my eyes instead and hear the things you never said, playing gently through the window pane. Some nights become a prayer without a single word, only breathing slow enough to hear what's left unheard. Meet me on the quiet side of midnight, where fading echoes still belong, where every tear becomes a little softer inside an old familiar song. No thunder, no confession, no grand goodbye to chase, only two souls learning how to disappear with grace. Maybe love was never meant to conquer every fear. Maybe it was only meant to leave us kinder than we were. If your heart remembers mine, even for a moment in a dream, then every lonely hour tonight has meant more than it seems. Meet me on the quiet side of midnight, where candlelight forgives the dark, where every gentle piece of silence still remembers who we are. The dawn will take the skyline, the rain will wash these streets anew, but somewhere underneath the morning midnight will still belong to you. The saxophone once again in love, leaves without a sound. A single candle paints the room in shades of amber gold. The record spins so quietly, it never breaks the cold. Outside, the taxi lights dissolve into the rain, like every passing stranger borrowed pieces of your name. The curtains breathe with midnight winds that smell of old perfume. A lonely flower bows its head across the silent room. I close my eyes and let the darkness settle on my skin. Some nights don't ask for company, they simply pull you in. No one hears how softly love can leave, like velvet falling from a chair without disturbing anything. Blue velvet dawn, don't come too soon. The moon still holds the shape of you. Leave me one more quiet hour, wrapped inside this fragile glow, where every heartbeat moves so slowly. Only lonely hearts would know. The road hums underneath the air like distant city lights, a whisper more than melody, disappearing into night. The saxophone arrives like smoke that curls around the room, never asking to be seen, only asking to bloom. I wear your memory gently now, like silk against my sleeve. Not every love is meant to stay, to give us what we need. Some become the softer parts of every song we write, living in the empty space between the dark and light. Perhaps the truest romance isn't holding on too tight, but letting someone linger in the beauty of the night. Blue velvet dawn, stay far away, there's still a dream. I need to save every shadow wears your smile, every silence knows your touch. Nothing here is asking for forever, just one moment, just enough. If our story has another page, let the wind decide its turn. If it doesn't, let the ashes blow instead of burn. I'll gather every fading echo like pearls beneath the sea. once more. The room is painted gold by a candle nearly gone. Shadows drift across the wall like memories holding on. Outside the window pane, the city glows in rain. 1,000 distant headlights disappear and bloom again. Your glass is still beside mine, though you've been gone for weeks. And all the things we never said still move beneath the sheets. I wear the quiet gently, like velvet on my skin, listening to the silence where your voice once lived. Some hearts don't break in pieces, they fade like evening light, slowly becoming shadows in the middle of the night. Candles after midnight, still burning soft and low, holding on to traces only lonely lovers know. The darkness sits between us like a slow and endless sea, yet every fading ember still remembers you and me. The saxophone downstairs cries softly through the floor, like a ghost of old affection knocking at a closed door. The piano barely whispers a few notes in the dark, while the rain keeps writing letters across the sleeping boulevard. I never chased the answers, I never begged for more. Some stories lose their ending, but leave beauty at the core. And though the years keep moving beyond what we once knew, certain nights still carry a little trace of you. Some hearts don't break in pieces, they fade like evening light, slowly becoming shadows in the middle of the night. Candles after midnight, still burning soft and low, holding on to traces only lonely lovers know. The darkness sits between us like a slow and endless sea, yet every fading ember still remembers you and me. No dramatic farewell, no shattered picture frame, just the softest kind of sorrow, without anger, without blame. Like smoke above a candle, like moonlight on black lace, love became a quiet thing time could never quite erase. Candles after midnight, the flame is growing thin, but somewhere in the silence I can feel you breathe again. The city sleeps beneath me, the dawn is far away, and I keep all our moments where the shadows choose the morning came. Black coffee cooling by the window, steam disappearing into the dark. The city drips with midnight colors, and distant headlights leave their marks. The rain came through an hour ago, now every street shines like a dream. Silver rivers under neon signs, flowing through the city scene. Pull the curtains halfway back and watch the night move slow and deep. Somewhere a train fades into silence while the whole world falls asleep. Loneliness wears expensive clothes on nights like these. Dressed in candlelight and memory, moving gracefully. Black coffee and street lights, keeping each other company tonight. One grows colder in my hand, the other glows where I stand. Black coffee and street lights, both refusing to say goodbye, just holding on until the dawn. Beneath the velvet sky, and somehow they remind me of you every single time. The roads breathe softly from the speakers, like a whisper crossing velvet air. A bass note settles in the shadows and stays suspended there. The brushes barely touch the rhythm, leaving silence all around. A tenor sax appears for a moment, then melts back into the sound. The room feels larger than it should, filled with things I never say. And every reflection in the glass looks a little like yesterday. Some loves become a photograph, others become a song. Yours became a midnight feeling that keeps lingering on. Black coffee and street lights, keeping each other company tonight. One grows colder in my hand, the other glows where I stand. Black coffee and street lights, both refusing to say goodbye, just holding on until the dawn. Beneath the velvet sky, and somehow they remind me of you every single time. If memory had a soundtrack, it would sound something like this. A slow piano, a lonely saxophone, and the echo of your kiss. The strings rise like distant fog, touching the edges of the room, then disappear into the darkness, leaving space for the moon. Black coffee and street lights, keeping each other company tonight. One grows colder in my hand, the other glows where I stand. Black coffee and street lights, both refusing to say goodbye, just holding on till the dawn. Beneath the velvet sky, and somehow they remind me of you every single time. Black coffee. tasting like you. Black coffee and street lights, still tasting like you. There's a halo hanging over neon signs, painting little constellations on the lines. Every puddle holds a borrowed moon, like the night arrived a little too soon. A slow saxophone escapes a distant door and settles gently on the silent floor. I close my eyes and let the evening spin as your memory quietly walks back in. Some hearts don't break, they slowly fade to gold, keeping every story they were never told. Hold me in the space between the sound, where the sweetest kind of love is never found, only felt beneath the quiet sky, like a whispered truth too beautiful to hide. The night is wearing velvet on its skin, every lonely breeze invites me in. If your soul still wanders after dark, leave a little light inside my heart. The piano breathes in colors without names, softly tracing circles through the rain. Every chord unfolds another dream. Nothing here is ever what it seems. Streetcars disappear beyond the haze, leaving silver ribbons in their wake. Time becomes a rhythm, moving slow, carrying the pieces we let go. I've learned that longing isn't pain, it's simply love returning with the rain. Like an old photograph without a frame, still beautiful despite the missing names. Strings arrive like dawn behind the sea, never asking anything of me, only lifting every hidden prayer into the quiet waiting air. Stay until the skyline turns to blue, let the morning wait another moment too. There are words the sunrise cannot say, only midnight knows the proper way. Every fading echo softly gleams, like reflections drifting through our dreams. Though tomorrow finds us worlds apart, tonight still plays forever in my heart. When the last Tonight arrives without a sound, dressed in charcoal, lace and rain. The city folds its restless hands and lays them gently on the window pane. Your photograph catches candlelight and fades before I look away. Some things become more beautiful the longer they refuse to stay. The hallway keeps your fading scent, a trace of cedar smoke and spring, enough to make the silence feel like it is listening. There are no tears tonight, only slow reflections. No empty promises, only unanswered affection. If love has found another language, it speaks through midnight after all, between the hush of brush percussion and shadows moving down the wall. Come close without disturbing air, without awakening the dawn. Some hearts are meant to hold each other long after they are gone. The roads exhales a quiet glow, almost disappearing as it plays. A lonely bass beneath the room carries every word we couldn't say. The tenor sax arrives like smoke, curving through the candle flame, never asking for attention, never calling out your name. Outside the traffic flows like rivers, soft reflections dressed in blue. Every passing pair of headlights looks like hope passing through. Maybe love was always this, a chair left waiting near the fire, a melody that never hurries yet never seems to tire. The strings appear beyond the ceiling like moonlight caught inside a sigh, then slowly melt into the darkness before the heart can ask them why. Stay inside this noir confession, where every silence holds its own, where even lonely conversations can make an empty house a home. Let tomorrow keep its daylight, let the world begin anew. I'll remain where jazz and candlelight still paint the night with you, because the deepest kind of longing needs no audience to survive. It only asks for one more midnight to remind the soul it's still alive. The record reaches its final groove. The candle surrenders to the dark. A single saxophone breath fades into the distance, and the night keeps our secret exactly as we left it. Mm-hmm.